What is going on, everybody? My name is Angel, of course, and welcome. Bro, this is like long anticipated. I've been saying for so long, yo, I should really do something for like this entire series. Just play through the games, finally get to it, and stay postponing. No more of that. We here with it now. Five Nights at Freddy's. One of the mini game series that has changed everything for me, period. Like, one of my favorite franchises to ever exist. I remember back in the day when this very first game came out, chilling, scrolling through YouTube. Before you know it, I came across Markiplier playing this game. I think that's how I very first came across Markiplier. He was playing this very game. And then from there, just fell in love with the whole franchise, the whole series. So I plan on, with a good bit of time throughout, hopefully however much we can get through throughout the whole summer, just playing through this series, and then of course trying to throw other things in the mix as well. But just to start off, I plan on just trying to see about playing the first and second game, and then we'll see how it goes about getting the others out there as well. Bruh, I'm hype. I'm hype. For people who are new and don't know this is Five Nights at Freddy's. The main creator, as you can see down at the very bottom there, bottom right, was made by Scott Cawthon. He used to be just this simple game creator who was just making games. Then he made this game called Chip and Sons, which you're playing as this beaver named Chipper and Sons. You play this beaver named Chipper, and you basically run like this lumber company. And a lot of people like the game. I kind of liked the game. Others hated it. Then there was like this part of the map in the game where you see these weird looking robots, and somebody said it looks like something out of a creepy version of Chuck E. Cheese. So this guy was like, let me try to actually do something with that. Let me try to make my own like horror Chuck E. Cheese themed thing. And that's how we got this. So really looking forward to it. Let's do this. Starting the game, absolutely. Help wanted, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Family Pizza, we're looking for security guards to work the night shift. Dang, I couldn't even read that. I tried to kind of speed read it so I could get through it, but never mind. Uh-oh, here we go though. Bro, how long has it been since I didn't even touch one of these games? It's been maybe like a week or two, because I think I was playing the 6th game. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced, blah blah blah. Now that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, The only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that would pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Alrighty then, here we go. I wasn't saying like I wanted to just, let y'all just indulge in that. So, bruh, like, seeing all of this again is just something like, I don't remember the last time I played any of the games really. Like I said, besides 2 weeks ago me playing the 6th game, but especially playing the first, it hits different. But besides all the mumbo jumbo he was saying, just to kind of give you the Cliff Note version, basically, we got the crew. Bonnie to the far left, Chica right there in the middle, Freddy to the far right. And they all trying to come after you basically. They try to get in here in your little office. They basically kill you. They take you, bring you back here, and put you in one of those Freddy costumes back there. And by them doing that, that kills you because those suits are rigged for to be put on endoskeletons. Which basically endoskeleton is just a robot. It's basically the robot itself that performs on the stage, but like these are robots, of course, and you can kind of see through them. You can kind of see through them. They're endoskeleton, but they have like a hardened shell. Oh, Chica moved first. That's strange. Normally Bonnie moves first, but they have like a hardened shell over them that resembles the character. So, but a human being getting put in one of those suits, it would not be very pleasant. So you gotta keep them out by watching the cameras, shining lights, and shutting doors if need be. Bro, it's only the first night y'all moving this much? But you gotta be careful, because you see your bottom gauge at the bottom left. That's how much power you have. You start at 100 and you slowly drain it. It goes to 0, your power runs out. And to use power, okay, that's Chica in the kitchen. Use power by checking the lights, shutting the doors, checking the cameras. The longer you're in the cameras, or have the lights on, more power you're draining. The longer you have the doors closed, more power you're draining. Where did Bonnie go? He's over here. He's over here. Okay. And things of that sort. And your main goal from the timers as the top right is to survive until 6 a.m. So, for example, you actually can run into power, but still hit 6 a.m. and make it. Unless Freddy kills you in time, because... Okay, I didn't jump, but I felt a little tingle in my body because my phone vibrated when Bonnie was there. And I was shining a light on him, so that kind of got me a little bit. But Bonnie, if you look in the window, you can see kind of the shadow of him right there. Once that shadow disappears, you know he's gone. Chica, she doesn't stand at the door, she stands at the window, so you know for sure when she's gone. Bonnie had to rely on that shadow. A lot of people, when the game very first came out, they didn't know that, so they just kept pulling this over and over again until they saw Bonnie was clearly gone. But yeah, it's just game low-key sounds simple, but it gets difficult because Bonnie and Chica are two of the most simplest out of the 4 characters you gotta worry about. What I mean by that is, Bonnie comes from the left. I already know his set patterns. He starts here, moves there, may go here one time, makes his way down through here, may pop up here before popping there, or just pop here and there, then he's outside. Chica, who clearly Oh no, she's not in the kitchen anymore. They're gonna hit the pots and pans. Where are you? Chica, where is you? Foxy, why you at this early? I just thought of that. Okay. With Chica, she starts from there, hits here. May hit up the restroom to jump the kitchen, or she may skip restroom. Kitchen, you can't see it. Only you can hear the pots and pans, meaning that she's clearly probably looking for food. And then she hits up these cameras, and then she's outside here. They're both really easy. When they're at the door, you shut it. Wait until they go away, you can reopen it. Literally easy, right? Since he's already out, Foxy, he slowly moves from that cove. When he's gone from this camera, you'll see him running in this camera, and then you're gonna shut the left door. Okay, he straight hauls to your office. All three of them, low-key easy. Is this one over here you really want to worry about? But Mr. Fazbear don't play. You have to... Man, besides me already telling you about the characters, I'm gonna save Freddy for later. I won't even say what he does. Just know he's the main issue, really. Bro, I'm gonna turn that vibration off. Because every time I have vibration on, every time the button pops up, my phone vibrates, and that's kind of low-key, kind of scary. Because it makes me jump, feeling my hands freaking tingle from the vibration. Alright, so we did night 1, night 2 in the bag.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to keep those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to go out the door, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your door. So if you can't find something, or someone on your cameras, be sure to check door lights. So I don't have a second to react. Not that you'd be in danger, of course. Not implying that. Also, check on the current pirate code from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the camera remains off for a long period of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
My mom called my name just a second ago, so I put my mic up so you would hear me in our dumb conversation. And then I forgot to pull it back down when I started talking again. So I probably didn't hear me for a second. My apologies. Bonnie, you're bugging right now. Move. That's what I said earlier too. I was like, Bonnie, you're bugging. Move. Like, game just started. It's only 1 a.m. That man is already tweaking. But as the game goes on from night 1 to 5, they are tripping. Bonnie's doing the most right now. Also, have you seen the power gauge at the bottom? It goes from there's one green bar being used because the building runs on power, off bucks. You use one bar for like a light, a door, the cameras, and then if you use two things at once, let's say you close both doors, then you use a green and a yellow. What is that yellow? And the power starts to drain a bit faster. Then you can do, for example, I'm gonna do it real fast. A yellow and then a red. Especially when you're hitting red, the power is really be draining. Bonnie, I'm at 50% on 2 a.m. because okay. We can still make this work. But so yeah, you use power as time progresses, and it definitely gets more difficult. So the characters, as the nights go on, their AI gets amped, so they get more difficult. And with that, they can do dumb stuff like stand at my doors for about 30 minutes. Or better yet, have Bonnie and Chica show up at the exact same time, making me close both my doors. Look at that. Yo, we got an Easter egg. Y'all see those? Oh, not that Easter egg. Oh, y'all see the posters now? That was the Easter egg. Okay, I don't really want to try to explain too much FNAF lore because that's a whole thing that y'all won't understand for a while. I recommend go check out my boy Game Theory, Matt Pat, for those answers. Then you went quick. But long story short, there's this dude who for a long time we all knew as Purple Man or Purple Guy. But then when Scott dropped a book series for this game, it actually told us Purple Guy's name being William Afton. William Afton, for whatever reason, kills kids. He killed 5 kids and stuffed them in these guys. Bonnie has a kid in him. Chica has a kid in him. Freddy, Foxy. Also another character called Golden Freddy as well. That's the 5th. For a while, Golden Freddy was just known. Well, in this game, Golden Freddy was just known as an Easter egg, but he actually becomes more apparent throughout the second game. And Bonnie, you freaking suck. And with this, the animatronics are possessed, basically. They have children's souls in them. So the Easter egg was representing the crying children's souls. You know what I mean? Or that could have been Easter egg toward something else I won't mention right now. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I have an idea what some of these Easter eggs mean. Others, I'm kind of drawing blanks. But we all good. Okay, that power is looking kind of crazy right now, man. If Bonnie wasn't tweaking, it wouldn't be that bad. Was Freddy looking at me? Whoa, was Freddy looking at me? I knew that was a thing, but like on very rare occasions I get that one. I think there's a few Easter eggs I remember. Freddy looks at you in that one. That head, Bonnie head on the table and the endoskeleton. Okay. That can look, those sometimes both would turn and look at you. Those posters change like I just saw. This poster changes to either Golden Freddy, and if it's him, he actually will spawn in your room, and if you don't flip the camera up, he kills you, and I think actually crashes your game. Or it'll actually turn to Freddy ripping like his own head apart. And then that rules of safety paper, it turns into, I think, a newspaper article about missing children, I believe. And then but Bonnie, what is up with you? Why are you the main beef? Chica, show up. You got freaking scumbag Bonnie getting on my nerves. Show up. Do something. Was she back there? Oh yeah, you can see Chica back there slightly. But it's just like, that's the main gist of what we kind of, well actually no, we didn't know much of our story lore yet with the first game. We more tried to piece together stuff from the second game, and then the third game and so on forth, gave us more and more and more. But when you really look at it all, if it was not for a MatPat, or the books that Scott dropped, or anybody who was actually smart enough to be to somehow put together a whole timeline of the lore of this game, none of us will understand Jack. Bonnie, you freaking suck. But none of us will literally understand Jack about this game at all. And that's just the truth of it, low-key. And we're running out of power. Give me that. You tried me, Bonnie, and you failed. Okay, shoot, why not? We're gonna do third night too. Might as well. Yeah, you're no help. First you say, don't let them get to you because they'll start trying to stuff him inside a suit. Then you say, play dead, and if we play dead, they'll stuff an endoskeleton inside our body. That's great. I appreciate your help, you trash boats. Okay, so now we're at night 3. This is where it's really... Bro, I'm telling you, as we get to like night 4 and 5, this is really gonna get difficult. Like right now, I'm able to bounce through between nights 1 and 2, and maybe even right down through 3, because it's just that simple. Right, it's literally just like that simple. We're still with the same crew. Nothing's really too difficult at the moment. Just Freddy, just Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. I'm telling you though, when Freddy gets in the mix, it becomes trouble. Trust me, it becomes trouble. Because the Chica finally like, come say what's up. But I'm telling you, it becomes trouble real quick. What's that? I thought I saw something. That wasn't Bonnie. Never mind, Chica backed off. Because Freddy, almost literally, the main reason for most deaths is either because of some bull by Bonnie or Chica. Or mainly just Freddy. Freddy is mainly the big fat problem of this game series. Like, and he's moving. Okay, Chica's in the way, so you can't see him. But if nope, she's moving right now. Okay, so now I guess I can start spilling the beans. Now see those 2 glowing eyes back there? That's Freddy. What you gotta do with Freddy is, you have to watch him, like straight up watch him on the cameras. You can't just have the camera on him, you gotta make sure you're also looking at it. Cause it slows him down. Your main goal is to keep watching him. Because once he gets to you, once he gets by this camera right here at your right door, he does not leave. Now, as it would seem like you just keep flipping the camera up and down super fast, back and forth, watching him, it like freezes him in place. But I'm not playing a version of this game where I can properly do that. I'm playing this on my phone. I'm gonna give it a buck. Because this is the only device I have FNAF 1 on. I don't like all the other games on my phone and my consoles. But FNAF 1 is the one I have on. But if I'm playing this on my console, I could be like spam the button and make it to where I can flip the camera up and down super fast to do that strat. But because I kind of can't do that, we just gotta watch the frick out of him to make sure he does not come get here. Because when he gets to that, what are you barking at, Sassy? My dog's barking for no reason. Once he gets to this camera, I have no choice but to shut that right door and keep it closed, because it's GG no read if he gets to me. Simple. I was trying to get you to eavesdrop, see what was at the door, but I think it's just my cousins. But all you gotta do is just keep watching him as frequent as possible, and then just slow him down as much as possible. Like I said, when he gets to that right door, you have no choice but to shut it. That is literally your only choice, or you die. And once again, if you're playing on PC or you're playing on console, you can kind of keep flipping the camera up and down like super fast. Kind of something like what I'm kind of doing right now. Thank you, Bonnie, you douchebag. Thank you, Chica. But that only can work, low-key, that only can work for so long, most likely. So it's just like, it's just, you gotta keep watching him. You don't watch him, you die. Believe me. Believe it. I don't know if I'm watching it properly or just because it's only the third night that his AI is still pretty low. Because Freddy becomes active around night 3 and his AI is super low. Alright, I'll start, but by night 5? Night 5? Oh no, he a problem. He a problem. Don't even get me started on night 6. Like, bro, I'm even gonna give it a buck too. Do y'all know how many? When this game originally came out, do y'all not understand how long it took me to beat this? Bro. Around the bro. I don't necessarily own a PC, but I played this on a computer before, and that must take me forever to beat night 5, let alone night 6. Then when I eventually caught the mobile game of it back around when the second, oh wait, actually I'm not watching it. I'm here rambling, but it was more around when the second and third game were out, or actually just the second game was out. Bro, it took me like, honestly, bro, hand on a stack of Bibles. It took me like 2 years just to beat the 5th night. I'm not capping. 2 years. Maybe like a year and a half. Just to beat this game. No, it was only really just to beat the 5th night. 6th night was still a whole nother thing, which never happened. It took me like nearly almost 2 years just to beat the 5th night. I'm not capping. If I remember, I don't even think I actually beat it. There's been one time in history, actually no, twice, because I beat it on mobile and I beat it on my Xbox, where I have fully beaten this game, and there's been one singular occasion where I have beaten 420 mode. You're not gonna see me do it again because that's a one-time experience, and I'm not going through that mess again. I'm sorry, not sorry. But like, I think the first time I technically beat the fifth night, I was on the bus with one of my homies, and I let him have a turn at it, and the power ran out. And then as I was hopping off the bus, 6 a.m. rang. It wasn't like earlier when the power just ran out. No, it was like when Freddy was like 0.2 seconds from killing me. Okay, I'm gonna die on purpose on this night, so we can just call it quits. Yeah, Chica, come here. Okay, that Chica's a jump scare.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I think you can do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you. When I did, hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you can check your text messages in the back room. I'm going to try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. I always wonder what's in all those empty heads back there. You know.
Yeah, long story short, that phone guy, he got clapped. I don't know if it's by Golden Freddy or it's by Freddy, because that jump scare noise is Golden Freddy's jump scare noise. But bruh, yeah, he beat it, and then when me and an old friend were going to the fair, we were in mid-drive there, and literally just before we got out the car to go to we were literally parking outside the fair. Just before we got the car to go, it hits. I beat the fifth night. So you can technically say I beat the game. And then I think it took me like 2 days later to actually beat the sixth night. That's the first one was experience with the fifth, but I think it took me like 2 days later to beat the sixth night. After that. So yes, it's been like 2 occasions where I've fully beaten the game, and then one where I beat the fourth night. Chicken, hurry up. I said you can kill me. Should I just let the power? Nah. Oh, we're getting a Bonnie Easter egg. I wonder if I can edit and slow it down enough to where we properly can see that. It's happening pretty fast, but that's a Bonnie Easter egg where he's twitching like that. That her turn too fast. I really hope I can edit that and like slow it down and then like freeze frame it. So I can properly see it. No, don't open it. Put this up. I'm gonna, okay, let me sit to follow the camera for a bit. He'll eventually kill me. Suck at it. Come on, not kill me. Bonnie, are you serious? This buffoon will seriously not kill me. He's seriously not gonna kill me. It's crazy. When I don't want to die, you put your best effort in. I ask you to kill me. Shoot. Let's see who does it then. camera down. When you hear that noise, that means eventually you're finna die. That means they're literally right in your office, right in front of your camera. After they pull it down themselves. Eventually. Alright, here we go. 3, 2. Never mind. Hey, he technically did it on the countdown. That man said 1. But yeah, that's what happens to you right there. You get stuffed in one of those and your eyeballs are poking out the mask. Well, there you have it. 5 minutes at Freddy's 3 so far. Nice 1 through 3. We'll come back to see maybe about doing 4 and 5. I won't hold my breath on it because who knows how hard it's going to be to do just that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys next time.